you guys. Just waiting to everybody gets in the live. And we can go ahead and start. And we can start. What's up, Champagne? How are you? We're gonna start soon. I just want to get more people in. What's up, Kimberly? How are you? So we're just waiting. Hope your day is well, you guys. Or at least the end of your day. Okay, so I just want to wait till we get some more people. Thank you. What's up, Stephanie? How are you? Thank you, Melody. Okay, so you guys know how I usually do it. I start off with the Aries, then I end with Pisces. So I start with Aries all the way through Pisces. That's how I do it. I do it in order. Okay, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Me too. But it's not going to be in Arizona, or at least in Phoenix, it's not going to be fall until like mid-October. What's up? What's up, Healthy Living? How are you? I don't know. What's up, Esmeralda? What's up, Unique? What's up, Anika? What's up, Ms. Alima? Hope I'm saying your name right. I always look different. Yeah, you guys can definitely watch your sun, moon, and rising signs. It's not always gonna, your sun sign is not the only thing that will resonate. What's up, Awakening 101? Especially like if you're doing a love energy reading, you may resonate with your Venus. So if you don't know what your Venus sign is, check it. Yeah, so I would definitely check your Venus sign too. So if you're interested in your love interest as well, or you know what their birth date is, you can look up what their Venus sign is as well. Because I know some people like to cross-watch other people's readings, so, or other signs readings, so. Aries, Sun, Rising, and Venus. I hope my connection's okay, because my sister's, I think, on the Wi-Fi playing a video game as usual, so I hope she's not taking up my Wi-Fi. Okay. So Aries, I'm just going to, what's up, Monique? What's up, Ambitious? You can do calculators. There's like a lot of calculators out there. Like you can go on astrology.com. You can go on Cafe Astrology, which is a good website to go to. What's up, Evelyn? Chris Brown. You've been asking me about him. I had to find the time to do the celebrity thing, the celebrity readings. Because I don't know. I just get so caught up, I forget about it. I'm so mad that I didn't do the Floyd Mayweather fight, even though I kind of already knew who was going to win. I don't know whether it's fixed or it's just what it is. I kind of already expected it, but what's up? All right, so I'm going to, if I have any timestamp geniuses out there, can you guys please timestamp, because it's kind of hard for me to do it. But I'm going to start with Aries, you guys. I'm just going to go with Aries, and yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Twilight. So, Aries, I'm going to start with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, sign, okay, for the month of September 2017. So, your overall energy is the Nurturer, which is the Emperor's card. So, this is your overall. I feel like this is a good energy for you moving forward. You have a lot of good cards in your spread. I feel like you're going to be feeling I don't know. I feel like this energy. People say that I don't have no Aries in my chart. I don't believe that because I resonate so much, but it could be because that's the next sign before mine. So, but I feel like it's a energy you're feeling. Is it exuberant is the word? Yeah, it's okay. I don't want to get all caught up in the chat, so I'm going to ignore them just for a little bit, you guys. So the Empress, like I said, I feel this may be an energy where you are feeling lively, revitalized, which I feel it is because I see the solar in the background, the sun, and it's got pink in it. So it's also this energy that you're taking in, I feel, where there's self-care, a lot of nurturing, a lot of self-focus, a lot of focusing on your own well-being and healing, which is where you want to be. More focus on grounding yourself and creating from that space, I feel. Because something happened here with the Lovers. There was some sort of choice that was made in regards to a person or about love. It was like, if I'm not growing from this, and it doesn't have to be all romantic. It could be other relationships too that you're focusing, you know, making comparisons between, is this helping me grow? Is this do I feel grounded? Do I feel like this is something that I can actually build upon? Do I feel at peace within this connection? Because like that's all that really matters to you. I really feel like there's been this this energy of like change, a 360 within you. I've been seeing that energy a lot with people for September because I've did a lot of monthly readings and I was pretty much picking up that energy. Some of you may have even been working on your lower chakras or getting grounded, and that's why you're looking at your relationships from a grounded perspective. But I feel like what's going to be a little bit challenging is being completely open to others or being open to love. It might be a little bit challenging for you because you have the Ace of Cups, which is the Love Abounds card here. You might have a hard time with being completely open just based upon, it's like you're looking at love from a totally new eye, and it might be a little bit uncomfortable for you. I feel you had to heal a lot. You had to purge a lot of energy, and you're still healing and purging and letting go. So trust may be a little bit on the shaky side. You're not totally open, even though Spirit is saying this is right here, right in your face, take it. You're kind of like, I don't know if I should take it. I don't know. It may be that you just you're not ready to open up to love just yet. You feel like I'm still working on me. I'm still healing. So it's not, sorry about that, you guys. It's not always about a soulmate connection or twin flame or another person per se. It's usually about choices about things that our soul is connected to. It's choices about love. Could be choices between people or choices between a person and something else or even ourselves. So it has something to do with growth that you were evaluating within yourself. Like, is this going to work for me? Which is why it's like, it's all about me this month. It's all about how I feel, my well-being. Am I happy? You know, I'm starting from the ground up. That's pretty much what I'm getting from you, Aries. And as far as like where you're at individually with love and maybe with someone else, my sister is taking up the Wi-Fi. I had to get off my phone's Wi-Fi too, so she's playing a video game. You know how they stream. 7 of Choose Your Battles is a 7 of Wands. So where you're at, I feel like with love, you're looking at everybody. Kind of maybe even looking for something to be wrong with someone. And it doesn't even have to be a romantic interest or your partner. It could be other people that are in your life. It's kind of like you're watching out for everybody to see if they're trustworthy. Because you're on this new health tip with yourself. Like, you know, if it's not bettering me, it's not making me feel at peace within myself, grounded, then I don't want it. And I think that's a good thing. But Spirit's telling you to choose the battles wisely. Because you could be just too focused trying to, like, use this microscope to see if people are what they say they are, if they're doing things in the right or just way. Do they really feel the way they say that they feel? So you might be, like, overdoing it, you know, too guarded, too protected. Yeah. And I feel like that's something that Spirit wants you to evaluate. But whoever it is that you may be dealing with or interested in or thinking about at this time of this reading, or if you're completely single and you have nobody in mind, this could be an energy that's around you. You have giving and receiving. So this person actually, they may be giving a lot to you, and it may throw you off guard because it's like you're not used to that, or to you it's like, well, I'm watching out for all of the signs. You know, is people, are they giving righteously? Are they giving from the pureness of their heart? Are they being honest? Are they, you know, are they playing games? This person is like trying to offer you something. They have a lot to give. This would be the Six of Pentacles, okay? You know that you have a lot to give. I feel like you know your worth and your value this month. You know for a fact that I have so much to give. I'm a loving person. I'm honest. I'm spiritual, I'm funny, I'm positive, whatever. I got a good personality. I got so much to offer someone. And you don't want anything half-assed, but this person is giving to you, but I feel like you're just micromanaging whoever new comes in, whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're interested in. You're too, like, looking too deep into it, I feel. I just get like this microscope energy. But as far as your goals, intentions, and focuses, you have the base chakra. So your goal is to stay grounded. It's like the hell with feeling imbalanced, because maybe in your past, like I said, you felt imbalanced. You had to make a lot of decisions and choices here. Your happiness and well-being is very important to you. Your peace is very important to you this month. So that's what you're focused on. That's where you're at. That's where you want to be. Spirit actually wants you to focus on the Eight of moving on, the Eight of Cups. Okay? We're still on Aries, you guys. The Eight of Cups, with moving on, this is disconnecting emotionally. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is you. Spirit wants you to focus on moving away. You know, keep walking away from something. Don't revert back to that. Don't carry the past with you. Keep moving. Okay? Keep moving. You're still healing. I see that because it's right underneath the Love Abounds, which is the Ace of Cups. You're still healing. You're still purging. You're still releasing the past. Maybe even disconnecting from a lover or people that were important to you, or someone specifically maybe. Moving out of outdated emotional responses. You know, emotional relationships, patterns. You're removing yourself from that, but you're still healing. So Spirit wants you to focus on the fact that you're still processing this. You're still moving forward, okay? You haven't fully detached, but you're moving towards that, okay? Your actual suggested approach is Ace of New Vitality, which is the Ace of Wands. Spirit wants you to focus on what it is that you want to create, the inspirations that you have. You may be inspired to do something creative this month. A lot of creative energy around you, I feel. A lot of manifesting, a lot of focus on setting intentions. Yeah, so with your biggest fear and your hope this month, you have heal. You're so focused on healing, but could be letting yourself release this person. This is like the Star card. So I want to let go of what no longer serves me, that may be blocking me from the love that I desire or want, or the person that I desire, or the type of love that I see for myself or been asking for and praying for. I'm ready to detach from this situation. I'm ready to detach from anybody in my past that has hurt me, that I feel stuck to, unhealthily stuck to. I'm ready to detach maybe from a specific person, because I feel that here with the Eight of moving on as well. So I feel like that's your hope. Your fear is that this is going to be a long drawn out process, okay? Because the Star card, sometimes we feel like we can be getting our hopes up too much with the Star because it's so far out, it's so distant. It's something that not a lot of people can manifest or gravitate. So it's like, why should I believe in this, okay? Why do I want to trust this? Or why should I even trust in my dreams or my goals? It's too far out there. So that's another fear that you have. Like, I'll never be able to heal from this and free myself, allow someone new to come in. You know, or if you're a lover, if this is a lover involved, you feel like this person is never going to let go of their baggage, okay? Emotionally, they're going to hold on to a lot of stuff. They're not going to let go of the past. They're just going to stay stuck. You're afraid that this person is never going to free up from their karma, possibly. But you're hoping that Spirit is working on them. And I feel like they are, because it's a major arcana here. So your conclusion is Blossom, which is the Judgment. Okay. She's working with solar energy again. Because Aries does represent the first house, which is the sun. So I feel like you know now. I feel like you're going to end the month knowing your abilities, knowing what you're capable of, knowing that you are powerful, that you can manifest what you want. You're all about growth. I keep seeing these plants. There's a lot of green. Okay, so you're all about your growth and your stability right now. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card for you, Aries, and we're going to end it there. So what is the advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2017? What is the advice, Divine Spirit? Romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you guys, don't be too hung up focusing on the bad, okay? Don't do that, because I feel like what Spirit is telling you is that you're at this good space. You're at this good energy. Whoever this person is, they are offering something. They're matching you and what they have to offer. And like I said, you might be micromanaging them, looking for them to F up. But this person, I feel, means well, okay? Don't be afraid to take a chance this month if somebody new comes in. If your partner is like not who you know them to be, they've changed for the better. Don't second guess it, okay? But do keep your head on straight, of course, but don't be too rigid with it, okay? So we're moving on to Tauruses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2017. Taurus. Ooh. I hope I don't get flagged for this because this song is on again. Okay, Taurus. Timestamp person, I don't know where you are. I need that timestamp genius here. Let's move into Taurus. So, Taurus, overall energy for this month is 6 of Believe and Succeed, which is the 6 of Wands. Your overall energy is focusing on moving forward. Only what is goal-oriented, I feel. You're very goal-oriented. You have to do a lot of contemplating, a lot of thinking, because in the past, you have the 4 of Just Breathe, which is the 4 of Swords. So, it could be that you've been... you have meditated. This could be in the recent past. Meditating, really thinking about things through and through. What do I really want? What is it, the vision that I see for myself? Maybe even getting some clarity from Spirit. Some sort of epiphany that came through prayer, meditation. And now it's like you're looking forward with positivity. Looking forward with this tunnel vision. Like, I'm going to succeed. I trust and believe in myself. Okay? So far, we've only done Aries and Taurus. I'm doing it in order, how it is in the zodiac. First sign down to the 12th sign. So, we're on Taurus. Past energy, or challenging energy, Taurus, is Ace of New Vitality. The challenge with this here is you may be focusing on moving in the right direction, but if you're actually doing it is a whole nother thing. You may not feel inspired or have any... ideas about how to move forward with this vision that you have to be successful. Whatever it is, you're not really sure about how to take action towards that, I feel. You feel like you're not getting any inspiration, any clear creativity about how to do that. So you may be struggling with this energy a little bit. How you're relating to someone that you may be dealing with, or where you're at with love, in general, you have the 4 of Joy and Stability, which is the 4 of Wands. So it doesn't have the couple in the picture. It really just has energy. It's just the energy of joy and stability. So whatever that means for you. So where you're at with someone else, I feel like your focus is that what you're trying to actually move towards, because you have a lot of wands here up top. You're trying to move towards this joy and stability, whatever that means for you. It could be that in the past, it was not there, but I feel like that's what you're trying to bring in. That's what you're trying to manifest. There's a level of confidence that that you have came into, because I feel like in the past you were very unsure of yourself, asking for guidance, whether it was within yourself or outside of yourself, possibly. Then you have the clarity of belief, which is where this other individual is. If there's a person that you're interested in, or someone that's coming in, or this is your partner. Clarity of belief is the Ace of Swords, okay? So this person has gotten some sort of clarity or insight about you, okay? Or about the connection and what they want. There's some sort of evolution in what they feel, or an awareness of how they feel. Okay? Communicating from an authentic place also, I feel there's some sort of transformation there with their connection to you. If this is someone that's totally new that you have yet to meet, this person may be totally different than what you are used to. This person is very straightforward in their communication, very much open with their emotions, I feel. They go with their first mind. They're not someone that thinks too much before they share themselves. They're just openly that way. They just share themselves naturally. And I feel like that might be a breath of fresh air for some of you. As far as what your goals, focus, and intentions are, you have the Trust card, which is the Fool. So you want to be open. It's like you want to go ahead and make this leap of faith or trust in yourself. You're being encouraged by some sort of spiritual guides. You're being encouraged to take a risk, to be open and embrace this new beginning or start a new beginning, because you do have a vision that you believe in, whether you see it or not. You do actually believe in this dream that you have. So you're very focusing on taking a risk, taking a leap, and being completely open to whatever new is coming in or whatever it is that you see for yourself. You believe in it. Where Spirit wants you to place your focus is the Lead card, which is the Emperor. Spirit wants you to focus on the information that you've acquired, I feel, in the recent past that came from the Just Breathe energy, which is the Four of Swords. So whatever energy or whatever guidance or clarity or wisdom or messages that you've obtained within that period of contemplation, maybe prayer, asking for guidance, whether it was from an outside source or inwardly, Spirit wants you to follow through with that guidance that you have, okay? Because it's leading you somewhere, okay? I feel like your higher self is doing this. So Spirit wants you to focus on that wisdom that you have, okay? With the Dreams Coming True card, this represents your suggested approach. Spirit wants you to approach the situation like you already have your dreams in your hands, because this person is holding this energy within their hands, or this universe energy, the universal energy, I feel. So Spirit is telling you with the Nine of Dreams Coming True, with the Nine of Cups, approach the situation believing that you already have it, feeling it already as though it's already manifested. Kind of like a law of attraction technique, okay? Pretending that it's already so, or feeling or believing that it's already so. You've already manifested what you want, or it's coming. You're expecting it to come to you. Your fear and your hope is detach, okay? Detach is like the Judgment card in this deck. So there's this fear here that you're going to continue to be stuck in this cycle. There's never going to be this peaceful resolution that comes in. You're not going to get what you want or what you've been asking for. There's never going to be that healthy balance in your love life. It's always going to be you giving or offering something, and it's never going to come back to you. It's never going to be equal or balanced. But you're hoping that all of this, once, because you set yourself free, or at least you feel like you have. You're not the same person. You're not in that same energy anymore. So you may believe that if I've attached myself really, then I'm open. I'm showing Spirit that I'm really open for love, okay? I'm in this space to receive now. So that's your hope. Then your conclusion card is Rebuild, which is the Tower card in traditional tarot. So there is some restructure going on, though. I do feel like you have let go, or you've been forced to let something go, but regardless, there's new foundations being built, and I feel like it's for the better. You've released a lot of resentment. You might have released some people that you were attached to emotionally, things that kept you stagnant in love. You released a lot of energy here, okay, in the heart chakra. Maybe even done some work on your heart chakra. But just know that whatever this process is or was, it actually works in your favor. It's starting to renew your situation or bring about a new beginning or change, I feel, okay? So, Taurus, I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card as advice for you. Two cards came out. It says this could be the one and give your relationship a chance. So Spirit is telling you, for some of you, that your relationships right now, give them a fair shot, because this could be the one for you. You might have already met that person that you're seeking, what you're looking for. Someone that you're dealing with or someone that new comes in, give them a chance, give them the benefit of the doubt, because you never know. This could be what you've been seeking or asking for, okay? So give it a chance. You're divinely protected and safe with whatever you decide to do in your love life. Spirit is protecting you. You're guided. Remember that. They want you to focus on that, okay? All right. Moving on to Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2017. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2017. Love energy. Okay. This card flew out, so I'm going to stop. Overall energy you have is the base chakra, so you're focused on getting grounded as well, okay? You're focusing on what's valuable to you, much like the Aries, I feel. Just not on that intense level, though. I feel like you are starting to embrace this energy of I'm only focusing on what helps me be balanced, okay? Structure. I'm not into all of that frivolous stuff, because you guys can detach yourselves very easily from relationships, or you get bored very quickly. Some of you, usually. But you want something founded, okay? You want something that is more stable, okay? With the base chakra. This is your overall energy. With the Simply Love card as your challenge, the Six of Cups, really. I feel like for some of you, it may be a challenge with maybe a father of your child. Could be some father issues that are coming up to the surface that you need to heal from. Could also be that for some of you, you're not that easy to just forgive and forget certain things. Something has happened to you in your past where you're not just letting it go that easily. There is a little bit of resentment here. You might have found some information out about somebody. I don't know where this is coming from, but this is what I'm getting. It's hard for you to just forgive, okay? Even if this is someone that you're not with, or this is a new person. Yeah. With the strengthening bonds, this is the past situation. Could be in the recent past or something that you've been dealing with for a while. This would be the Ace of Pentacles. So, there's some sort of offer that you received, or you gave some sort of offer of wanting something more stable, more grounded. Maybe someone else offered this to you and you kind of contemplated it way too much, or it's got you here where, you know what, maybe I do want more structure. Maybe I do want something more stable, more grounded. So I feel like you might be contemplating this, but there's some resentment that you're struggling with, and it may not have anything to do with the person that you're dealing with. It could be, or it could be something that happened to you in your past, or people in your past. But where you're at with love and with a specific person, you have the sacral chakra. So there is a passion here. There is a desire, I feel, for this connection, this person. I feel like there's a lack of trust. There's trust issues here. I feel, for some of you, that you're struggling with. Because this person next to you, they may be all in their head, not sure where they're at with you. could be over analyzing the situation because they have 5 of win or lose, which is the 5 of swords. So yeah, this person just is like, I don't know if this person is going to receive me or accept what I have to offer. Could have been some past exchanges that weren't so pleasant in the past between you and another person. This person is hoping that they can change your mind from this fear that you have, because they feel like you're afraid. You feel like somebody's going to stab you in the back, or that's how they're perceiving you. This fear that they're going to hurt you or stab you in the back, so you're not trusting them. You're not open to what they have to offer. Yeah. But your focus and your goal and intention is to spread your wings with the 2 of Wands. So, you do want to be open to this. I feel like you do. You feel like if you walk on this path, it's very tricky, or it seems pretty limiting. You're not sure about it because this is not, you're not used to whatever this path is that you're on with this person or whatever's being offered to you. But you do want to be open to it. You want to trust that it's safe for you to move forward. But you do. I feel like you have a genuine desire to be open to this energy, or to this person, to this stability, this offer, this opportunity. Spirit actually wants you to focus on moving forward with the 6 of believe and succeed, which is the 6 of Wands. They want you to focus on having this tunnel vision of succeeding, being successful. Only focus in the mind, or put your energy towards succeeding, okay? And believing in yourself. Don't focus your attention on what could go wrong, what this person did to me, the past energy of what somebody said or did, how someone stabbed you in the back. I feel like there's no reason to focus on that. Spirit wants you to put most of your energy into trusting that this is going to move forward successfully. Even if it's a small faith or belief. Okay? It's not requiring too much out of you, such as like the Fool or anything. It's a subtle faith or trust, because it's not going to be just easy for you to just jump all in. Your approach to the situation is clarity of belief. Okay? Clarity of belief is the Ace of Swords. So Spirit wants you to approach the situation with believing that things are changing for you, because I see this green butterfly, and to me it symbols a change within the heart, okay? There's this pure energy around you, I see, with this pink heart here. It's totally pure. Okay? There's this energy around you, and I feel like you have an awareness that it's safe for you to open up to this person or to receive what you want. But, you have this fear here, because if it doesn't seem a certain way to you, you're struggling with it, because you have the Nurturer card, which is the Empress, as your hope and your fear. So there's this either too much feeling warm and fuzzy, or someone giving you too much attention that kind of rubs you the wrong way and makes you question things, or it's the lack of that makes you question. Okay? Because I feel like you do want one or the other. You either want a balance between someone that is equally nurturing as well as, you know, independent and stable and grounded. You don't want too much of the other, I feel. It's also, you want to feel like you're safe and comfortable with this person or this energy that's coming in, that is actually being built off the ground, okay? Alright, so your conclusion, Gemini, is the flow, which is the Wheel of Fortune. This is your conclusion energy, which tells me that you're just going to conclude your month with going with the flow and trusting Spirit. I call this my Spirit Take the Wheel card. So allowing Spirit or your guides work behind the scenes and direct things in a way that they're supposed to go, in ways that you cannot see. It's kind of like I'm trusting. I know that Spirit's got my back. You know, there's something bigger than me that's working. So I'm just going to have faith, and I'm going to follow through with what I feel guided to do. I'm not going to try to control the wheel. So you're going to give up that control, if you ever had any this month or in the past. You're totally going to let that go and allow Spirit to drive things in the way that they want to drive them. All right. There's definitely something at play here for you working in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card as advice for you, Geminis, for September 2017. Calling in your soulmate. So some of you have been praying for your soulmate relationships to come together in a specific way. The Strengthening Bonds card tells me that. And it's being offered to you. It's being presented to you in some way. If you don't have anyone at all, this could be that this person that you've been praying for, asking for, envisioning, is actually coming in. That energy is coming very close. And then you have the honeymoon card at the bottom. So something is moving quite smoothly, and there's an angel in the back of the card, and they're moving the boat. So like I said, Spirit is driving the wheel. Okay. All right, you guys. Moving on to Cancers. All right. Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What? All right. I know. Okay. No. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Cancers. Love, decision. Okay. So you have the Love card as your overall energy, which is the Lovers. There is a lot of contemplating, I feel, from you, coming from your end. You feel like you need to make a big decision when it comes to your love life this month. I feel like you're thinking about what's best for you. Maybe what's best for your relationship. Maybe best for other people involved in these relationships. Could be a third-party situation. You're kind of thinking about this, okay? Considering everybody's feelings and emotions as, let's see. Because you have the Daydreams and Decisions card, which is your challenge energy. Okay, so this would be the Seven of Cups. This woman is in heavy meditations, like she's doing the heart chakra meditation. So I feel like you're really going within your heart space, really trying to figure out this whole thing. Trying to figure out this whole situation. If this is of my highest good or not. Is this really a desire of my heart, or is this something that is just frivolous and... or just something that is not healthy or good for me anymore? So I feel like you're really processing this. It might have taken some time for you to sit with this. I feel like maybe this is a process that you've been putting on the back burner. It's been a process where maybe you stayed for the growth. Okay? You've been sitting here thinking about this for a long time, or you just put it off for a long time. But this is like a lesson or a growth process for you. But it's not going to be an easy decision, okay? Because the past influence of all of this is the Two of Fine Balance, which is the Two of Pentacles. So you just felt like you were just in a whirlwind with this. It was causing you a lot of imbalance. Was no structure, no stability here with this connection. There was no stability with this connection. It was all just this and that. I'll come in there in a minute. I can't do this with these kids, but sorry about that. But fine balance is, I feel, the past. It might have been a long process, like I said, because it's a Pentacles card. So this could have been some years, a year, or just seems like a long drawn out process for you, where you just did not feel like this was ever going anywhere. It was like 1 minute it felt promising, then the next minute it felt like it wasn't going anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, my little sister and my daughter are not too far from age, so they fight. Like, she's a little auntie, so it's like, yeah, she's not an auntie. Where you're at with this situation, you have manifest, which is the Magician card. So you're really working on something here. It might even be that you're trying to figure out, not that you're manipulating anything, but you're trying to put out some intentions to see how this works out, how it plays out for you. You're working your magic here. Or you might even perceive that somebody, I don't know, I feel like there's this energy where you feel like spirit is working for you, where you don't really have to do much. You're kind of taking a step back and seeing how things are going to manifest itself, how it's going to play out with the manifest card, because it's a major arcana. So it's either your higher self is doing something that you're just not consciously aware of, or spirit is doing something. Okay? This person, rest and reconsider, they have. And this is the 9 of Wands. So whoever this person is, they're taking a step back from any previous actions that they had. Kind of thinking about what their next move is, or what they want to do. There's a lot of contemplating energy. If I can theme this reading for you, it would either be contemplations, choices and decisions type of energy. So everybody's at that place. I feel like this person has burnt themselves out with some sort of energy that they've been putting out there, or efforts they've been putting out there, some actions that they've been taking. And it's like, let me reconsider all of this. Let me take a step back. Kind of like they went into hermit mode a little bit. Kind of looks hermit, like he's in his cave trying to figure something out. But your goal, focus, and intentions with this situation, you have sadness and isolation with the 3 of Swords, which is the 3 of Swords. And you want to come out of this unscarred, but you also want to come out of this enlightened and open and receptive. And it's like you want that clarity, or you already have that clarity. This crown chakra energy is here. You're tired of being this, because this may be where you're at right now. But really, you want to be here. You want to be open. Or you want to get out of this rut that you've been in this situation. It's caused you a lot of sadness. Maybe you feel like you're not getting anywhere. Or I'm just stuck here. I'm not doing anything. I'm not going out. I'm not meeting anybody. This person isn't taking me out. They're not doing what they should be doing. I deserve more than this. I want more for myself. Could be a little bit of insecurities that you've dealt with that's kept you inside, made you feel like you're not worthy because this person was not showing you that. Spirit wants you to focus on just breathe, okay? This is the 4 of Swords. So Spirit wants you to actually focus on meditating and gathering more information. And it's right underneath daydreams and decisions. So they want you to focus on what your heart really wants, but doing it in a way that you're using your feelings and your thoughts, okay? So think about what it is that you really want, or all of the things that you thought you wanted, or even say that you still want. How does it make you feel when you think about these things? That will give you a lot more information. Also, I feel like there's guidance and messages that want to come through to you. So they really want you to get into meditation as much as possible. And meditation doesn't have to be sitting here going or whatever. It could be writing out your thoughts and your feelings, praying for clarity, taking a walk, taking a drive. Okay. With the reach out card as your suggested approach, let someone come to you and reach out to you. Okay. And it could be that you have so many opportunities underneath the surface that you're not seeing. Spirit wants you to approach the situation by knowing this. Have confidence. There's this yellow solar energy, like the solar plexus. Have confidence in knowing that you have much more opportunities. You also have, these hands could even be spirit helping you out. You got all of these angelic guidance, or angelic guides, or spiritual guides, ancestors, whatever you believe in, working for you. And you can't see that, but they want you to have confidence enough to have somebody reach out to you, for you not to do that, because it's like you might have been in this circle or this loop where you did all of the work and all the effort, and this other person just sat on their ass, or just didn't really make too much of an effort. Okay, you want things to be stable this time around. Your goal, or your desire and your hope is observe, which is the Hangman. So I feel like your desire and your hope comes from a place, it comes from an authentic place for you. I feel like you desire to take a step back. You actually want to take Spirit's guidance here with the manifest here and let them work some stuff out for you, because you have to step back and just see how this plays out. Okay? You want to step back and see how this plays out. You want to look at everything from different angles. You want to take time out to contemplate, figure things out for yourself. But your fear is that you're going to be stuck here. Like, I don't know if I'm ever going to figure it out. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to make a decision. I mean, I've been here time and time before. If I sit here and I wait, then what's the, is it even going to happen? Because I feel like this Observe card has something with reaching out, where you may be trying to see if somebody's going to reach out to you, or if this person is even going to make any changes. Okay. All right. So 9 of Dreams coming true is the 9 of Cups. It's your conclusion. You're going to know what it is that you want. I feel like you're going to figure out what it is that you really desire. I feel like you're going to figure that out. Your heart's desire, that is. And it's going to feel very tangible and very real to you. Okay? This desire, this dream, this goal. Okay? And it also feels like Spirit is working in your favor with this. These 2 cards flew out. Okay. Unrequited love with You Deserve Love. Okay? So for some of you, you're tired of this game of this person not giving to you in the way that they should be giving to you. You know that you deserve better. Spirit wants you to know this, okay? You know, I mean, there's so many other people that are out there. I just feel like for some of you, you don't even know that there's people out there waiting for you, whether they know of you or not, or there's just the energy of these people just waiting in line to just make themselves known, appear in your life. Because you deserve love. You're not knowing that you can have whatever you put your point of attraction to. And there's some people that are very interested in you already. Somebody may be interested in you already. But you just have to be open. Because I feel like your energy is not open on that point. But Spirit doesn't want you to be there quite yet. Because I feel you have some thinking to do. You really have some decisions to make. You really have to reflect on this. All right, so moving on to Leos. I just finished Cancer, so this is Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And Venus. Venus, okay? I just finished with the Cancer, so we're on to the Leos. For September 2017, Divine Spirit, what is Leo's message or love energy? I've really been checking the chat, you guys. Can't really do that while I'm reading. But let's see. And if you guys stick around, I want to pick one person to do a free reading for with this new spread that I created. I'll get into that like at the end of the video, or this live, rather. Okay, Leo. So you have well-deserved reward, which is the 9 of Pentacles as your overall energy. Okay. So overall, I feel like you're very proud of where you are. You feel like you've come a long way and you're waiting for something to be paid out to you. This person is elevated. Has very much elevated. Has grown a lot and very confident in that growth, because there's this solar energy. I keep seeing yellow in a lot of people's readings. Like Spirit has been working with people's solar plexus a lot. That solar eclipse had something to do with that solar plexus energy, where everybody's feeling revitalized. Everybody's starting to feel confident in themselves and believe in themselves. Because the sun does represent the first house, the I am energy. With the challenge for you, you have the 2 of refusing to see, which is the 2 of swords as your challenge. So you might waver back and forth between, I got this, I know that I deserve this. And then you might go back into this, well, what do I really want? Am I really worthy of what I'm asking for? Do I really believe in what I'm receiving or getting? Or because it's a double mind. It's an energy of higher self, the lower part of the brain. So you have this wisdom that something is happening, and then another part of you is second guessing that and doesn't believe it or struggling to believe it. So you might have that little struggle there. I don't feel like it's anything too heavy or too big, because there's a lot of third eye and crown chakra references here. So I feel like your intuition is greater than this little voice that's in your head trying to mess with you. Okay. The past influence of all of this is 3, reach out. Okay. So maybe you got some sort of clarity, or you really believe strongly that something is going to be given to you. You believe that because this is the 3 of Pentacles. Something is working. Spirit is working with you. They have these big hands underneath this woman. So I feel like these are spirits that are bigger than you that are working for you. So you really trust and believe something in your recent past or past helps you to believe and trust that there's something that's coming. I've worked too damn hard for this. Okay, Spirit's been working too hard with me. So I know that there's something coming out of this. I feel it's got to conclude that way. It's got to end well for me. And it could even be for some of you, the gift is someone reaching out to you, someone declaring their love for you, someone supporting you. And for some of you, it is financial, because these are pentacles. Where you're at with love in an individual, you have 3, share the love. Okay? This is the 3 of cups. So where you're at with love is you're open to love no matter how many times you've been broken. This looks like, this heart kind of looks like my crystal. It's all cracked. It cracked, and my daughter, she put it back together with glue. I was so sad when I broke that crystal. But it reminds me of that. And no matter how many times I've been broken, beat down, I'm still going to be open to love. I'm still going to want it. I'm still going to want to give it. I still have a lot to share, I feel. And it's enough to go around, you feel. This is like social energy too. So this isn't just about love and romance for you. I feel like you are naturally open, no matter how many times you've been hurt. Okay? For the person that you're dealing with, third eye chakra comes up. This person may be highly intuitive or starting to embrace their intuition. They may be getting guidance to take the lead, and I'll get into that in a minute. Because there's been a lot of contemplating and considering what their next move is. Someone could be getting guidance from Spirit to move inward or move towards you. Okay. So your goals, focus, and intentions is 18, confront the moon. Okay. So your goals and intentions are you know that you got to confront some demons still, or some inward issues, maybe childhood issues, before you can move into what you desire or even really figure it out. You don't want to leave anything stuck. You don't want to leave anything that is not really necessarily dark, but could be a potential block for you. You don't want to leave any of that there. You want to address all of that. You want to confront these things, okay? Because you know that you're bigger than these things. How many times have you gone through these lessons, or you had to face these little inner wounds, or little dark situations or blockages? How many times have you had to face these trials and tribulations? So it's like, I see that I'm bigger than these now. So what's the next block for me? I got it. I want to get it out of the way. And you're a lion, so of course you have that courage and that strength naturally within you. You've gone through this too many times, I feel. So you want, your focus and your goal is to confront these issues so that you can move forward. Okay. So you have 7 of daydreams and decisions, where Spirit wants you to focus, which is the 7 of cups. They still feel that you need to go within your heart space and really, really get clear on what it is that you want. Because they know that you want love, but how do you want that love to be received? Or how do you want to give that love? Why do you want this love? What would it feel like? What would it be like? What is a perfect partner for you? Not so much look-wise. I feel like this is all internal. So what would this person feel like to you? What's in their heart space? What is the energy that you guys would exchange with each other? It's like they really want you to get deep with this. They don't want you to surface level this desire. They really want you to really get clear. Okay? Because I feel like you guys might be sending out mixed signals to the universe. You might say, yeah, I want love, but okay, Spirit's like, okay, well, you want love. I can give it to you from anybody, but how do you want that love to be? Do you want it to be platonic? Do you want it to be unrequited? Do you want it to be soul connected, friendship? Like, what do you want? Because I feel like you got so many supporters and friends, maybe even love interests, but it's kind of like it's too much for you to handle, but you know that you want love. You have all these connections here, but what do you really want from them? Or what are you really seeking in love? Then you have rest and reconsider. And this is where Spirit wants you to approach the situation. So rest and reconsider is the Nine of Wands. So again, Spirit really wants you to take a break from so much movement. And really figure out what it is that you want. Because I feel like you've been going too hard. Okay? You may be taking on way too much. Because Spirit wants you to focus. They really want you to focus and go inward. Your hope and your fear is the Flow card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like this is coming from a pure place, this fear and this hope. I feel like you fear that things will never turn around in your favor. That it's just going to be this whole process of having to focus on yourself and certain things that Spirit is putting in your face that you have to address and deal with. I have to keep being strong. I have to keep going through this. I have to keep going through that. But when is that cycle going to change? When is things going to actually turn around in my favor? But you hope that Spirit will take the wheel for you, actually move it in the right direction. I feel like you have that trust and that belief already. You believe it in your heart, I feel. It's just this tiny little stench of fear that is talking some bullshit to you. Because you know that. You know this. Otherwise, your overall energy would not be this well-deserved reward card. How this is going to conclude itself, you have 3 take the lead. So I feel like there's somebody that may step in because I have this purple energy and it's right underneath the third eye chakra, which represents another person's energy. So someone's going to have some sort of confidence, and I feel like Spirit has been working on this person. Yeah. And it could also be that you decide to move forward. After you decide what it is that you really want for yourself, after contemplating, making some decisions, reconsidering this whole thing, that you know what you want and you're just going to move forward with that confidence, okay? All right. Romance angels, what is the advice for Leo for September 2017? What is the advice? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So Spirit is telling you that potentially you will meet somebody that could be the one. You can meet somebody, might even express to you that they believe you're the one. I feel like somebody's like building up the courage to approach you. Spirit's been working on this person. Okay. All right. Awesome reading for you, Leos. Now on to Virgo. Virgo, let's see where you're at for September 2017. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with you, Venus? Or Virgos, what's going on? Okay. Let's see. I did feel this from you. I did feel this. Yeah. Okay. You guys got, yeah. I don't know what's going on with you guys like that. Like, what's up with your energy? You guys got a lot of chakras. Okay. Alright, so we're on Venus. Or Venus. Virgo, sorry. So we have 5 of feeling alone, which is the 5 of Pentacles is your overall energy. Okay. I feel like where you're at is like, this is a long drawn out process and journey for you where you just feel like it's not getting you anywhere. You feel like you're just by yourself doing this for yourself, by yourself. okay? Spirit's trying to get you out of that, okay? Because you're in this belief system that you're just by yourself. It's just me and my guides. I don't have anybody down here like that. Because your challenging energy that you're dealing with is your heart chakra, okay? Your heart chakra is blocked. You're not feeling connected to anyone right now, whether it be family, friends. It's just kind of like you just, maybe some of you even want to be alone. Because it's like this lack of hope and this lack of faith. It's just me out here. I don't have anybody. I don't need anybody. You know, it's coming from so many different places. It's so imbalanced. Okay. With the heart chakra, I really feel like your energy's blocked. Because this is an issue and a challenge for you. So I have no doubt that your heart is blocked. And because this is the fourth chakra, when you have 4 open up right underneath the card, your heart chakra is blocked. It's like it's not even really open right now. The past influence of this feeling alone is to find balance, and it's 2 of Pentacles. Okay? The 2 of Pentacles, Virgo, in your recent past, and maybe just it's been a long process here. You just feel like you're just up and down, up and down, up and down. You're tired of the same cycle repeating itself, not getting you anywhere, okay? And that's why you're like, well, just the hell with this, because where is it getting me? I'm just doing this on my own, it seems. And some of you might even be questioning your guides even. Like, are you guys even working for me? Are you even with me on this? In your love life, whoever you're connected to or dealing with, you just feel like it's nothing but challenges. You've got your guard up with this person. Or you might perceive that they got their guard up. But in reality, it's the other way around. Okay? Because I feel like you're closing that connection, that communication off. Because this is the 5 of Wands. So this is some conflict here. And it could even be spiritually. Because this person actually, like I said, I feel like it's the other way around with the blockage. It's not them blocking you, it's you. Because this person is open with the 2 of spread your wings. Okay? Even if you don't have a partner yet, this energy, you might be blocking yourself off from what you say you want. And this other person is like, Spirit's got them over here waiting. And they're all open. But you're over here like, I don't want it. But you're perceiving like love is just shut off from me. Or the person that I'm in love with or want to be with, they're like cut off from me. They're blocked. Sadly though, Virgo, you're doing that blockage. I'll get into it further. So you really do want to detach though. Because you have the Justice card. Okay, the detached card represents justice. So this is your goals, focus, and intentions. It's like you want to get out of this ice cold, ice princess, ice prince energy. But at the same time, it's like, is there ever going to be anything that comes out of this? Is there going to be a peaceful resolution? Is Spirit really working in my favor? Okay. And Spirit is encouraging you. They want you to focus in on open up with the 4 of Pentacles. There's this stubborn energy. You're an earth sign. And the Pentacles is represented. Sorry about that, you guys. But the 4 of open up, Spirit wants you to focus on opening up here. And it's right above or right underneath the heart chakra card. So you might want to do some heart chakra work, you guys. Okay? Because you're not open energetically. You're closing yourself off. And also, Spirit wants you to approach the situation with share the love, which is the 3 of Cups. Spirit wants you to open up. Because they're trying to put some things together for you. Even if you don't feel like you're in the right space or your heart is still healing, they're still encouraging you to be open to love. Not close yourself off. Even as you're working on your heart chakra, it doesn't matter. They still want you to be receptive and be open. With the crown chakra, this is your biggest hope and your biggest fear. You feel like you can't trust in your intuition for some reason anymore. You feel like maybe your connection is cut off and you might just be out here just cut off. I don't have any connection, or I'm not hearing spirit, or spirit is not talking to me. I'm not catching it. Am I hearing things clearly? Is it just in my head? But of course you hope that your crown chakra is on point, that your guidance that you're getting, you're still connected, you still can receive that information from source, that you're still being led by spirit. You're not just out here by yourself. The conclusion is the solar plexus, okay? I feel like you're gonna lead yourself here with the solar plexus, realizing maybe that it's just a lack of confidence within yourself, or you don't believe in your abilities. Could also be that spirit is encouraging you to work on these 3 chakras. You have the heart, the crown, and the solar plexus. And you also have the throat chakra at the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of blockages there. Okay. All right, Virgo. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a Romance Angels card for you. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay. So maybe you've been that child that, you know, was a loner or felt like you didn't fit in. And you're kind of still struggling with that energy. Okay. Some of you feel like you don't have anyone but your children. Some of you may be single parents. Some of you might just be blaming that or putting that as an excuse as to why you can't attract anybody or bring anybody in. Okay. Well, because I have kids, nobody's going to want me. Or because I have a baby mama, nobody's going to want to date me. Or you know, I was this weird kid, you know, I was the funny kid in the class. I was the skinny one. I was a really tall one. I was a really fat one. Or I was the only black kid, or whatever the case may be. I had the hand-me-downs, whatever. So you're operating from that place, and it's where spirit wants you to work on your solar plexus the most. Okay. All right, Virgo, I wish you the best of luck and healing with this situation for the month, because Spirit really wants you to work on your chakras anyway. So you got some homework to do. I feel like all signs do, really. But let's take a look at the, who's next? Virgo, Libra. Okay, Libra. Okay. Let's take a look at Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2017. Yeah, could also be childish energy or immaturity for some of you Virgos. Let's see. Libra. Alright, rebuild, crown chakra, 3, share the love, seek the truth, 9 of darkest fears. Got a lot of swords energy. A lot of majors. All right, let's get into it, Libra. Something is being restructured in your life with the rebuild. This is the Tower. When it comes to love especially, you see how she's holding on her heart chakra. Some truths, some revelations that may shock you. Doesn't have to be a negative shock. It could be just some revelations that hit you when it comes to love. Some things that shake up the ground that you've been standing on when it comes to love. Okay? Kind of like, oh shit, what just happened? Or, oh, I see why that happened. Oh, now I understand. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. What's up, Eloni? How are you? Yeah, so, Libra, you're aware that Spirit is working. Because there's some stuff that may be being revealed to you, about you. Things that maybe you already knew deep down inside, but it's like Spirit made it all real. Brought that to reality, or brought those insights to the surface. Maybe you forgot about these insights that you had got, and it's like now they're all rising up to the surface. There's some faultiness here that you are aware of. Could be coming from your end, or it could have been something that you've adopted within time or in the past. But whatever, you got some sort of insights about your love life or they're coming to you, because the challenge is the crown chakra. So it may be that you're second guessing yourself a lot, second guessing the guidance that's coming to you. You may not believe what spirit is telling you. You may not really believe, because you already have some sort of insight here, or when it comes to love. Okay. Because you have the past energy, which share the love. And this is the Three of Cups. This is past energy. So there was some love here that may have not been reciprocated. Somebody might have been giving way too much to others. Doesn't have to just be romantic. It could be to friends or family. Maybe you were the person that was taking while others were giving to you. Somebody did not have it to give. Somebody was not healed enough to just run around and just give all of themselves away. And it might be that shocker to you. Like, what have I been doing? Whatever side of the coin you're on, what have I been doing? So this might have been a situation in the recent past, or this might have been something that's just been happening repetitively. Then where you stand with love and with someone else, you have Seven of Seek the Truth, which is the Seven of Swords. You feel like Spirit is withholding information from you, when in actuality Spirit has just been throwing it all out to you. Really, Spirit has been like, here you go. Here it is. Because you got that insight in your heart, but it's just like, maybe you need that physical proof. Or it has to resonate logically with you. Because it's like you're looking at yourself maybe from two different perspectives, or you're looking at someone or others from two different perspectives. And I feel like that's where maybe you're going to get this clarity from. Because this person, how they're relating to you, they have Nine of Darkest Fears, which is the Nine of Swords. This person is all in their head about this connection or this situation. Somebody might have been manipulating you. Okay? Taking your kindness for weakness. And you thought this person was one way, but you got a little deeper into where Spirit's leading. It's actually Spirit leading you through the crown chakra, but you don't believe it that way. You need some justification. You need logical evidence. So this person may be something totally different than what you expected them to be or presented themselves to be. This person may be afraid that you're going to figure it out. It could be you that's this person. This person may be figuring you out. Maybe you're afraid that they're going to find out the truth about something you've been doing or what you've been presenting to them. It can go two ways because it's the scales, and I feel like you guys can play either side of the karma of this. That's how I'm getting it. So whatever resonates for you. Your goal is to get out of this sadness and isolation, which is the Three of Swords. You don't want to have anything to do with this energy because, to tell you the truth, it's caused you to feel bogged down with giving too much of yourself where you don't have it to give. And it's just like, I'm just so tired. I just got to get away from these people. But really, it's like, I just want to come out of this. I don't want to be here anymore. Because it might have felt like people have pushed you into this hole. It's like, I got to get away from this energy. It's too much. It's too draining for me. I'm tired of people taking my energy. I don't have it to give. Okay. Solar plexus energy. This represents where Spirit wants you to focus. Spirit wants you to regain your strength. They want you to regain your confidence back. Okay? Because there's an imbalance with that.
She got out of the cage, Mom.
Put her back. Okay, sorry about that. So you need to work on your solar plexus, because even your crown chakra, because there's a lack of confidence in the information that you're getting, and there's also a lack of confidence from people stripping you of that. Okay, and it could be very tiring because we have to save some of that energy for ourselves. We can't just be throwing it out. All right. Also, Spirit wants you to approach the situation with the Two of Fine Balance, which is the Two of Pentacles. So where you feel like you've been in this continuation or this cycle of, you know, can you pick up the kids for me? And you're like, oh, well, I was supposed to go here. I really need your help. You know, I don't have nobody else that can help me. Okay, well, let me do it. It's this energy I feel. I feel like it's like people all around you. It's not just romantic. I don't really feel a romantic energy coming from this. Could relate to that, but I feel like it's like all relationships in your life. And you need to find this balance. You may even need to do some grounding work. You need to turn this around even. Like reverse this with these people. Well, you know what? I told you I had something to do. I would really love to help you, but I can't do that right now. I already have something planned. You know, it's like maybe you're not used to saying no. Okay. Your biggest hope and your biggest fear is 9 of Seek, which is the Hermit. So your biggest fear is that whatever you've been thinking to be true, because sometimes I feel like you could be second. Sorry about that, you guys. But your hope is that you can find that peace within yourself, that I feel like you want to be able to trust in this information or trust in yourself enough that, you know what, I'm wise enough here. I'm not just going to let these people use me. But I don't want to look like a fool either if I call them out or if I snap on them or something. I don't want them to think that I'm just crazy. What if I'm just making it up? But Spirit says we gave you the signs. You got that epiphany for a reason, that somebody or others are just taking advantage of you. Your lover, somebody is taking advantage of you. How is this going to conclude? I feel like you're going to free yourself with the Sun card. I feel like you are going to take your power back. You are going to flip the bitch on this. I feel like you're going to at least start, if not a total cutoff from people using you, but at least a start for setting boundaries. Because it's like you're going to see yourself from a whole totally different light. And it's like my energy is very precious. My time is very precious. I don't have it to just give like that. And some of these people may mean well, but it's kind of like they're just abusing their power a little bit with you. So this is about setting healthy boundaries and turning it around. If you're doing this to somebody else, this person's going to definitely take their power back. They're not going to allow you to play that game, because I said that Libras are playing two sides of the story. Okay, so what is the advice, Divine Spirit, for Libras? This doesn't really feel like a romance energy, but it could be for you guys. You have enjoyed the bliss of holiday time together. This is you. I feel like you guys really need to get away. You have expressed your love, so it could be that you need to express your truth to the people that you love and care about and really tell them how you feel. But some of you may be guided to just get away for a little bit. Just disconnect from these people. And I encourage it. People can't just be taking people's energy like that. All right? Or you. This person may just dip out on you. If you're that person that's been taking advantage of someone or loved ones or a lover, this person may have to get away from you for a while or may just move on. Okay? If you're that Libra that the shoe fits. But if not, you know, don't take it personal. All right. So moving on to Scorpios. Scorpio, what is your energy? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2017, Divine Spirit. Alright, choose your battles. Control. Simply love. Love. Solar plexus. Take the lead. Shine. Love abounds. Release. And sadness and isolation. So let's get into it. So overall energy, Scorpio, you have 7 of Choose Your Battles, which is the 7 of Wands. Okay. All right. All right, you guys. So this is a lot going on for you. I feel like you feel like there's too much going on. You feel like the more you open the book, the deeper the rabbit hole gets for you. it's like this energy of like all of this stuff that you might have put back in history or thought was, yeah. The energy that you put back in history or just didn't want to see or look at, here it is. You might think that it's way bigger than you. It's just like, here it goes, I feel. So whatever energy influence for Scorpio, something karmic or something from your past is revisiting. You're trying to control this energy. You don't want it. You don't want to focus on some of these things at all. It's just like, I want to be light. I want to be happy. I don't want to look at this energy. I don't want to focus on the fact that I feel this way or this has happened to me or this is affecting me. I don't want to deal with that. Not right now. Okay? The Eight of Control is like the Strength card. And this is your challenge. So you've been trying to control this for so long, trying to pretend that nothing's wrong. I don't really have deep-seated root issues like that. When in actuality, Scorpio, you guys deal with the subconscious, the dark, the death, the sex. You deal with all of that. You have this side to you. You might not be the type of person that really wants to own up to that aspect of yourself, but it's kind of like you try to play yourself as a surface level person. You know, it's not a problem. I don't have any worries. You know, that thing that my dad said to me back in the day, that doesn't really affect me. You know, I'm fine. I'm above that. I'm cool. But it's you're trying to control it. And Spirit is like, nope, open up the book. And it's just like, you don't want to. I just feel like it's a book. I don't know. Because you have the Simply Love card, which is the past. Okay. Some of you are afraid of your own death. It's not so much that people can't handle it. Some of you are afraid of your own death. I'm not saying death. Depth is what I'm saying. Depth. D-E-P-T-H. But it might be something with a situation with your father for some of you. Could be a childhood memory or situation that you just put on the back burner. You don't want to focus on it. Something that you thought was structured and really real and was true love. You thought something was real and something was grounded. It could have been a relationship between your parents, or could have been your first love, or your first love could have been your father for some of you. And there's something here. You have this perception and image of this person that isn't real. And it's hard to kind of fake the funk anymore about this, okay? It's sad to say, but your dad or somebody that you love might have been abusive in nature. But you kind of only remember the good about this person. Whether they treated your mother like shit, or they did certain things to treat others like shit, but they might have treated you like the world. And you kind of just ignored the fact that this person is a dick. Or a bitch, whether they're a male or female. You might have brushed over the surface and only wanted to see what you wanted to see. And it's not the truth about the situation. That's not true. It's like you're only seeing two sides of, or only one side of the story when you know that it's this. And I'm hitting on something because I have goosebumps. This man may not be in your life anymore. You don't have that connection to them anymore. This person may be passed over. Or this is someone long gone in your past, because the Six of Cups is the Simply Love card. With the Solar Plexus card, this person they are a positive person. They are, in their essence, they are light. But I feel like you're not seeing the dark of this person in the background, this dark energy. You're only seeing this. And that might be the only thing that they're projecting. It could be intentionally, on purpose. You know, Spirit is putting the spotlight on this person for a reason. Like, you're only seeing this, but you got to look a little bit deeper. You're Scorpio. You can look a little bit deeper and see that this is black back here. This darkness back here. Not everything about this person is warm and fuzzy, and you know that, but you don't want to see it. Some of you might have been traumatized so much that you put it like in the back of your head. Like, I don't even really remember that, but I remember it. I remember that time my dad slapped my mom and I was really little, but kind of forgot about it because I think my dad picked me up and kissed me and put me in the room, and I just forgot about it because I adored that person so much. This man used to abuse me, put his hands on me, and he kissed me afterwards and told me, you know, he has a dark past, you know, he used to be abused. So I forgave him, I forgot about it. I forgot how abusive or how manipulative this person could be. Your advice or your intentions or goals and focus is 3, take the lead, which is the 3 of Wands. It's kind of like with you want to see the best in this person, but you kind of want to clear that out the way. It's kind of like this is a long time coming, because it looks like a ball that this person's about to toss. Like, yeah, I see the light of this person, I see all of these good things, but I need to look at something deeper. Because in actuality, you do want to see the truth about this. You've just been putting it off for far too long. And it's like Spirit is kind of throwing it in your face. With the Shine card, this is where Spirit wants you to place your focus. This is the Sun card. Spirit doesn't want you to look at the light, but they want you to look at the illumination, the bigger picture. Not so much that it's hot outside and it's warm, but what's the big picture? What is the light shining on? What am I looking at? What is this picture that I'm looking at? Because there's something that you're not seeing, but you need to see, and you want to see something. Or you might not know what you're looking for, but you know that there's something that you're supposed to see. It's kind of like you're being led by your higher self with the number 7. Okay. Spirit's telling you to approach the situation with Ace of Cups. You have to approach the situation with love. Okay? You can't approach the situation by demonizing this person. It's not going to serve you anything to do that. But they also want you to be receptive to the fact that you may not like what you see. You may have a lot of resentment, a lot of pain that comes up to purge. All of these energies that have yet to be released. Okay? You might actually resent this person underneath the surface for how they treated you, how they treated people around you, how they treated others in their lives. And it's like, I just love this person because they're who they are. They're my dad, they're my grandpa, they're their mom, they're my cousin, they're my whoever, they're my lover, they're my first love, whatever. But in actuality, you have something that you suppress. The fact that you don't want to deal with this, that this person did this and I'm not happy about it. I don't like the way you did that to me. I don't like the way you did that to my mom. I don't like the way you did that to so-and-so. But you have to embrace it, being pure with how you feel, but at the same time, don't really demonize the person. It's kind of like you just have to honor your feelings at that time. Don't try to control it anymore, because you can't. You need to get down to the root of this, because there's something that you need to release. There's an energy, I think one of you said Stockholm Syndrome. You guys might have an unhealthy pattern when it comes to love because of this person. That's the whole reason why this person wants you to see this. Okay, why Spirit wants you to look at this situation and this person, because they represent something within you that you carry that you need to let go of. You may be attracting people that are like your father, are like your first love, that are like your mom or your grandparents or the person that molested you. They might remind you, these people that keep coming in your life, whether it's a male or female, your best friend, a co-worker, somebody reminds you of that energy, and it's like Spirit's trying to remind you of this person and what they represent to you so that you can release it, and you want to. You want to release this energy, but there's a fear here of, if I shed all this shit off, what am I going to find? If I strip this person down to the skin and bones, what am I going to find? Okay. Sadness and isolation is the conclusion. The 3 of Swords. So you are double here. Like I said, this is really what Scorpio has really been dealing with, but this is what they've been showing. This is the person that they've been, how they've been viewing somebody, and this is how this person really may be. It's this dark, suppressed energy, and I feel like Spirit is bringing it up to the surface so that you can release it and heal it. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Confront. So you got to confront this shadow or inner child or situation that you've been holding on to. You got to confront it and you got to face it before you can move on. And you know that deep within yourself. Okay, so what's the advice for Scorpio, Divine Spirit? Yeah. You got to go deep for Scorpio. You guys represent the subconscious. You got to go deep with you guys. I hope I did it justice and I got deep enough for you. That was pretty off. Okay, so make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you were guided to take. So if you guys really want that love that you really desire and believe for yourself, you got to confront this energy here, okay? There's something that you're being guided to do for the sake of love or for the sake of healthy self-love, love of others, okay? There's childhood energy. It's like you have to approach everything from a pure heart, okay? Spirit's not telling you to demonize anybody, yourself, somebody else, but they do want you to be honest and authentic with yourself and look at it. I see a lot of inner child stuff. So this is something you've dealt with as a child for most of you, or maybe even a teenager. Okay. All right, you guys. And somebody, I feel like this person, like I said, this person is really a light person, a good person, but they have a side to them that you don't want to see. That's just the reality of it. But I feel like this person is really genuinely sorry. Even if it's just their higher self, there is someone that is wanting to apologize to you, whether in spirit or whether just energetically, this person, or they might even apologize to you, period. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, this is your reading for September 2017. Your reading is already wanting to get started. You want something, you have something you want to say, I feel. Let's see. So this is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Love energy. You have something that you feel like you want to say, or something that's you want to come out. Because your cards were like, nope, take me, take me, take me, take me. Okay. Overall energy. Sadness and isolation, which is the Three of Swords. So your overall energy is like you're tired of being in this rut of being sad. Obviously. You're tired of not being open to love or open to a person or someone being open to you. You're tired of this old story here. It's like, I'm ready to open up. I really am. And I see this because you have new vitality, which is the Ace of Wands. So there's this inspiration and wanting to start anew, wanting to create a new story, a new energy. Because you really don't want to be here. Okay? You really don't want to be here. You want to start anew. You want to paint a new picture for yourself. Okay? But your fear here, not your fear, but your challenge and issue here is the Trust card, which is the Fool. So Sagittarius, you want to paint a new picture. You want to get out of this sadness and isolation energy. You don't want to hold on to any pain any longer, any heartaches, any losses. But at the same time, it's like, are you really ready to go all in for what you're asking for, or what it is that you say that you want? Are you really ready? Do you really trust that Spirit is backing you and got your back? Do you even trust yourself? Do you really trust yourself? Okay? Because I feel like it's like, I don't know if I should do that. Should I go? I don't know. I want it, but I don't know if I should do it. And Spirit is like, do it, do it, do it. Because you have these yellow orbs, like this positive light. They're spilling out confidence to you, where they're expressing, you know, they're encouraging you to take that leap. But it's like, I don't know if I can do it. Where you're at with someone else that you may be dealing with, or just love in general, you have sacral chakra. So there's a passion for someone, maybe a strong sexual attraction, maybe a strong pull towards somebody, or a connection. There's a lot of passion coming from you, and it's no surprise you're a fire sign. Okay? I feel like there's a desire to want to have sex with somebody, maybe someone specifically. Maybe there's a lot of sex involved with a partner, or maybe there has been a lack of sex. You haven't been in that space to really enjoy yourself with sex, I feel. And it's like you're ready to just go all in. But you're a little afraid. You're afraid to actually do it, though. You want to with the Ace of Wands. Your stamina is up, but it's like, I'm afraid to approach this. I'm afraid to get involved. I'm afraid to let this out. Okay? So it's like you're afraid of your own fire. Okay? All right? The person that you are dealing with, or someone that may be coming in, you have the Six of Simply Love, which is the Six of Cups. So this person, I feel like they see you as a pure energy. They see you as they see you for you. But they also see you for your inner child, I feel. They see you as this inner child. They see the pure side of you. They may even have love and compassion for you, maybe wanting to nurture you or protect you for some reason. They may know that you've gone through this before. Maybe you've expressed that you've been sad, that you've been hurting. Okay? But there is a pure loving energy here. This could be someone from your past. Okay, what is your focus, goals, and intentions? The third eye chakra. You want to be able to start trusting in your intuition, because this is really what I feel like holds you back. Why you're afraid to trust is because you don't really trust in your guidance, because your guides are all around you. There's these orbs of light all around you. They're all encouraging you. Even your crown chakra is enlightened, but you don't really trust in yourself. You've got this divine inspiration. The ace is always that gift from spirit. Okay. Yeah, so with the third eye chakra, your intentions are to trust in your guidance and your intuition. So you may want to work on your third eye chakra, your sacral chakra, because there may be an imbalance here, or maybe it's too overworked, or maybe you need to get it in. You might really need to have sex, or maybe a lot of built up energy, suppressed energy here sexually that you're not, taking care of. With the Blossom card, this is where Spirit wants you to place your focus. The Blossom is judgment. Okay? So, Spirit wants you to trust in your own fire, because you're working with this energy. Okay? You've come a long way. You've grown. Okay? You've matured. Some of you are not so used to being this sexually free, or, this I don't feel like explicit is the word, but this sensual and this passion, you're not used to that, or you might have suppressed it. But there's a maturity here, there's a growth here. Maybe this relationship, your sex life has evolved or grown immensely. I don't know why I'm just getting sex energy. I'm sorry if it has nothing to do with some of you, but that's what I'm getting. Or this passion and this desire to create. Spirit's wanting you to trust in that. They want you to focus on your goals and your aspirations and your dreams this month. Not to downplay them. Because they are coming from somewhere, stable and grounded and rooted. They're not just some BS that you just conjured up. Okay? What they want you to do, to approach the situation, you have Two of Refusing to See, which is the Two of Swords. So Spirit wants you to check yourself, because you might be 1 minute all in your intuition and your guidance, feeling good. Then the next minute, your ego gets involved, and then it's like, well, I don't know if I can trust myself. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm ready, because you've been used to being here for a while. Whether this is physically being isolated and sad, or energetically isolating yourself. So Spirit wants you to focus on the contrast between the sadness and isolation and the new vitality, which is this new energy, this inspiration, this wanting to create, manifest, bring about a totally new world. It seems like you have the ability to paint a new picture in your love life and in your life, period. But you have to get out of your head. The fear here and the hope is strengthening bonds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So your hope is that Spirit really is offering you a new beginning and something really practical and tangible offer, something you can really work with. this opportunity and this new beginning, I can really do something with this. This isn't just something that just comes and goes. I'm tired of that coming and go energy. I really want something more stable. Your fear is that this opportunity is not what it seems to be, or it might burn out quickly because it's right underneath the sacral chakra. So you feel like maybe this is something I'm passionate about now, but then maybe later it might just burn out. Might not be something that can, you know, last a long time, or might not be able to grow from this. But that's just your fears again. It's right next to refusing to see. So there's a fear going on. How you're going to conclude your energy. You have the 9 of Seek, which is the Hermit. Okay, so how you're going to conclude this energy is you're going to take some time to really figure out what you want. You're going to contemplate this, no doubt. Communication is going to come in for you, whether that's Spirit's communications or whether that's communication from the other person or someone else that you're that you feel guided to reach out to. But you're needing to get grounded. You're needing to go within yourself because you know what you want, but it's like you need to trust that you can do it. Okay? Because you got so much inspiration around you. You feel inspired by something, but you're downplaying yourself way too much. Okay? For some of you, you've been in contemplation for far too long. You already know what you want and what to do. And it's like this energy is waiting to just come out. Okay? Alright. So what is the advice for Sagittarius for September 2017? What is your advice? Nope. I actually feel guided to pull 2. Because you have a lot of cards that are sticking out. And I don't know. Release your ex, retreat, honeymoon, and codependency. Okay? So you guys are really holding on to the past. That's really what is not setting you free to trust, because you're still speaking from that old place of heartache and loss, okay? In relations to an ex or someone else, you need to release that energy. With the retreat card, you really need to go within yourself to really figure out what it is that you want when it comes to love. If you're in a partnership, you guys need to talk this out. You need to take some time with each other to figure this all out. And if this is a partner that you are dealing with, you need to release that energy here, because you guys might have had a rough period in the past. If it's worth it, especially if you're married, I would say work on it and let go of the past. But you guys need to talk it out. The honeymoon card tells me that you might need to separate yourself from love for a moment, or allow spirit to drive this for you. But you guys definitely have some codependency issues. You have a lot of fears of cheating, lies, maybe that someone's going to backstab you, lie to you, manipulate you. Maybe you fear that something's going to come back to bite you that you've done to others. But really, Spirit is telling you to release all of that energy. It's not just about releasing the ex, it's releasing the energy that goes along with that. That's the Sorry about that, you guys. Alright, so I'm on Capricorn, you guys. I had to tell my sister to get off, so I apologize for the reconnecting. Okay, so I'm on Capricorns, alright. Sun, Moon, and Rising Capricorns. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, Capricorn, for this month. Alright, Capricorn, so where you're at here this month, you have clarity of belief, which is the Ace of Swords. So Spirit has got some messages for you, okay? You might have already received some messages. You have a new level of understanding of where you are or what you want in love, I feel. I feel like this month is something has definitely shifted for you, I feel. Can't really recall what your reading was last month, but these your challenge energy, which is the 8 of Wands. it's like you have this vision for yourself and you see it, but it's like it's long overdue, and it's like it's not moving fast enough for you, so to speak. I feel like you've gone through a lot of lessons. You've had a lot of lessons. You've went through a lot of different processes. You feel like you've grown so much when it comes to love. Yeah, my connection is shitty right now, you guys. I'm at my grandma's house, and my sister was on the Wi-Fi, so that's why it was slow. But with 8 of success and growth, you see it. I really believe that you see the success and growth, but it's like the manifestation of it, it's not moving fast enough. It's not progressing for you. It's just not moving, because you know Ace of the Wands is like fast, swift. So that's where your struggle is. That's where you're having a hard time with the fact that there's no movement, or it's just not moving fast enough, pretty much. The past influence of your energy is the Ace of Love Abounds, which is the Ace of Cups. So it might have been some revelations about love, some clarity that you got or received when it comes to love. Maybe you decided to be free and open to love to come in any way. A lot of healing, a lot of releasing, I see. Okay? Because it's like I've been through this a long time, and it's a big step for some of you to have gone this route. Okay? With the Heal card, this is where your relation is to someone else, or love in general, which is the Star card in traditional tarot. So you feel like there may be a person that you believe is your soulmate, okay? There may be someone that you believe is your soulmate, that you have a deep bond with, whether you want to call it soulmates, twin flames, whatever. You feel like there's a deep bond here with somebody, or you feel like there's someone that you can share this deep bond with. And you feel like you've been healing in relation to this person, or for this connection or this relationship. Maybe you've had to let go of something from your past, or someone in your past, okay? Maybe there's some resentment with this person. Maybe you're still dealing with them. Maybe you are this person. You're still dealing with this energy, but I feel like you have freed yourself a lot from it. Even if this dream seems like it's unobtainable or unreachable, you still believe that it's worth the effort, it's worth the shot. I mean, I've gotten this far, why not? Even though it's not playing out as fast as I want it to. But you still believe in it. You're still trying to reach for it. With this person, they have the Love card. So it could very well be that this person feels the same for you. There's a reciprocation here. This person has grown up a lot as well, in spite of the connection. So a lot of growth, a lot of healing that has happened. This person may even feel more stable, more grounded with you. There's peace on the end. There may be even a flow of communication, or this person may want to communicate. Okay? I'm sorry about my connection, you guys. It's really bad. Okay? Some of you feel like you are in an unhealthy connection and you want to release and detach yourself from it. It's been imbalanced. It might be because this person is in a third-party situation and you're not down with that, which I completely understand. Or you might be in a third-party situation and it's like you're trying to let go. Let go of somebody, because there's choices in the Lover's card. All right. So your biggest focus, your goal and intention is the solar plexus. So you're trying to keep up your strength and your willpower and your belief with this. You still are trying to keep your confidence in what you want. Okay? You want to present yourself with confidence and assertion and belief here. Because you might have a tendency to waver in faith a little bit. If it's not by nature, it may be just this month's energy. That you might have a tendency to kind of waver back and forth between, is this true or is this not true? With the 8 of helpless and hopeless, this is where Spirit wants you to place your focus. Okay? Spirit is saying, is it maybe the fact that things are not moving in the right direction or fast enough for you? because you're not, there may be because you are not taking some action, the appropriate action that you need to take. Maybe that's why things are not moving, or they're not moving fast enough. Because this person is stuck all in their head. Okay? Because the Eight of Success and Growth is the Eight of Wands and is right above the Eight of Helpless and Hopeless, which is the Eight of Swords. So Spirit is obviously telling you to pay attention to maybe how you are stifling this from moving forward. With the Reach Out card, Spirit's telling you to approach the situation by allowing somebody to reach out to you, or for you to take the lead and reach out to somebody else. Because you may be waiting for Spirit to do something here. And I feel like that they support you, but they want you to step up and for you to do it. They're elevating you. They're encouraging you to do it. Some of you may be waiting too long for somebody to get up and do it. And that's not going to happen. Okay? Spirit is actually telling you to get up off your ass and do it. Okay? Your biggest fear and your biggest hope is the 5 of win or lose. So even though you might project this energy like, I got it, I see it, it's true, I know what I want, I'm confident about this, at the same time, you have a tendency to be like, well, I don't know if I should do it because what if I fail? Or what if I lose? You know, it's possible that I could win or I could lose. And Spirit does not want you to look in that perception. Because the 5 here tells me that you need to shift out of that. So it can't be this or that. You just got to do it. It shouldn't be a win or lose situation. There's no such thing of winning or losing. There's no such thing of a mistake. Okay? Only lessons. So your hope is that you do want to win. But again, Spirit is telling you that's not the way to approach the situation. You don't want to lose. That's your fear. But that's not where Spirit wants you to. This is a part of something that maybe they want you to heal and release when it comes to relationships. Because it's right underneath the heal card. This could very well be the mindset that's keeping you from progression and keeping you from what is you say you want. Okay. All right. So how is this going to conclude? 7, seeking the truth. So you're going to seek the truth between maybe a lover, because it's right underneath the love card. So if you are dealing with 2 people, or someone else is dealing with you and somebody else, you're going to look at all different sides and all different angles. Where you stand, where this person stands, where the other person stands. Could also be your mindset of winning or losing. Where am I deceiving myself with this? How am I deceiving myself in this relationship? There's something that is something dual. There's a duality here. There's a contrast of this or that. Could be past, present. There's some sort of clarity that's going to come, because remember, your overall energy is clarity of belief. Okay. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card for you, Capricorn, for September 2017. Let's see, advice card. Okay, so you have attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. So what I feel like Spirit is telling you to do is you have to really embrace the moment. You cannot be... Okay, somebody might be This Is a Song. I shouldn't even be playing this because YouTube is going to be like, hit me up with some mess. But it could be you guys. You might be the weekend person. Do you really want to be that person? Or do you want to be the full-time, period? The weekday and the weekend. If that makes sense. But Spirit wants you to live in the moment with the situation. You can't be all in your head about it, thinking, am I going to win or am I going to lose? Because that's not going to get you anywhere. Because it's got you here. It's got you stuck. That's why things are not really moving for you, I feel. Because it's all in your head. There's this duality, this back and forth energy. Spirit wants you to see it for a reason. But I feel like you will come to that. Or you at least take the initiative to look into it. So that is your readings, Capricorns. I'm going to move on to Aquarius. And then after Aquarius, we're going to end with Pisces. Okay. All right. So, Divine Spirit, what is Aquarius' energy, monthly love energy reading? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's the girls. Where are you trying to go?
Downtown Simply on piano for my friend is having her birthday party yet.
Oh. Why didn't you call me?
I tried to. You hung up on me.
No, I didn't. You didn't even call me.
I did. It rang twice and then went to voicemail.
Oh.
How long is your reading?
I have 2 more signs to go and then I'll be done.
Yeah, what?
2 more signs and then I'll be done. Shh. Sorry about that.
Little asshole dog. Fat self jumping on me. Like
Shh. Take them out.
Come here, face over there.
Krishna.
Christian. Sorry about that. All right, Capricorn, or sorry, Aquarius. Sorry. So Aquarius, you have overall energy, love abounds, which is the Ace of Cups. So there's a new start with love. I feel like there's energy work here for you. There's some sort of turnaround due to healing, or you're open to healing, or you're open to new love. Well-deserved reward is the challenge, okay? For some of you, just feel like your needs are not being met when it comes to your relationship. Could be that you feel like you're the only one putting all the work and all the effort in, okay? You're tired of pretending that everything is cool, that you got it. You're tired of being the leader. I feel like you kind of want to take, kind of want to be in the submissive role while the other person takes the leadership, okay? You kind of want to play the back with this. Sorry about the interruption, guys. So you may want to, very well, my family's over. I'm at my grandma's house. This is expected. Sorry. But well-deserved reward is what you feel like you're deserving of. But you're tired of working for it. Because it's like there's only one man standing here. There's not 2 people involved. Could be very tiring. That's your challenge. But your past energy is flow. So there was some sort of acceptance. Spirit wanting to take the lead and move things in the right direction, though, with the love abounds, which is your current energy. So there was some sort of letting go and trusting and being receptive and open to what Spirit has to do or to offer you. But you still are putting your attention to the fact that you're not winning, or you feel like you're in this alone by yourself. Tired of being the only one that's strong or in charge. You kind of want somebody else to do that. Whether it's your partner or someone new that you want to attract into your life, or someone that has yet to come in, you're tired of that process or that cycle. Okay, you just want to be the person that's open and it comes and it works out and it flows naturally. You don't have to be the one to, you know, micromanage the relationship. Tell this person when to do it. Okay. The 5 of change, focus, which is where you stand with love or with your partner. You're trying your biggest to forgive this person or to let go of any resentment, any disappointments, any losses you might have suffered in love. You're really trying your best to do that. Okay? Because you're focusing on the fact that this person is trying to open up to you, or there may be a possibility that someone is open with the spread your wings card. Because this is the person, and this woman is focused on this energy. That's where her attention is towards, is the spread your wings card. So this is the 2 of Wands, where this person is with you. This person, this energy could very well be saying that this person is starting to open up, or they're proving to you that they're open, okay? And because of that, you are trying to shift your perception and not look at it from what it was in the past, okay? What this person did or what the last person did to you in the past, okay? As far as where your focus, goals, and intentions are, you have it the 7 of the crown chakra, okay? So you really want to be able to trust that things are okay, because for you, you know that you're deserving of what you want. You know very well maybe what you should be doing. There is a level of wisdom that you have, I feel like, and it came with this wanting to let go and be free or heal. It's just a healing process. It may have brought you some very divine insights, and you want to be able to follow through with those insights and trust. Spirit wants you to focus on the solar plexus chakra. There is a lack of faith here, maybe even a lack of confidence here within yourself. Spirit says that you're strong enough, which is why you've always taken the initiative and taken the lead. However, they want you to approach the situation by releasing and letting go of what no longer serves you. You're still healing. They're still wanting you to remind you of that. This is like the heal card is like the star card. Okay, so in order to get what you want, you know that you do have to release what doesn't serve you. Could be for some of you had to let somebody go. You might have had to let somebody go. You're changing your focus away from that person and you're open up to the next person or whoever is meant to come in. But your challenge, though, or your hope and your fear is judgment with the Blossom card. So it could very well be that you hope that you can turn this around by trusting your judgment, because you have some messages, you have some insights telling you that everything is going to be okay. There's a new start in love. Everybody's working themselves out. There's healing underneath the surface. Then with the hope here, I'm turning this around. I've grown out of this. It's actually going to come to fruition, or it's actually going to be something tangible here for me, because I believe I deserve it. I know I deserve it. Okay. Everybody's calling me the sun. 8 of dedicated effort is your outcome, you guys, your conclusion, which is the 8 of Pentacles. So somebody's going to continue to work on this, or somebody's going to join you and help you work on this relationship. Okay. This person will put in as much effort. I feel like there's someone that wants to match you. There's somebody that wants to help you paint this picture or whatever, this connection, whatever this means to you, whether this is a new person, your partner you've been with. There's going to be some effort put in. It's not going to stop here. Okay. All right. Reconciliation. Okay, so it says someone from your past is returning in your life. Could very well be that for some of you. Could be someone that you didn't get a chance to get the relationship off the ground, and they come back after you let go of somebody else or let go of some things that needed to be healed. Or it could be a partner steps up to the plate. Okay, and there's this coming together. There's a healing process that comes from all of this. Okay. All right, so last but not least. Okay. Pisces. Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Sun, Moon, and Rising. September 2017. Monthly love energy reading. And Venus. Venus sign. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe some childhood wounds here. Some of you.
Mommy, is Summer in here? Where's Summer? Mommy, is Summer in here?
She's under the bed. Okay, so could be also someone that you have a child with that's at the forefront of this, or it could be childhood or inner childhood or inner child womb, sorry. Okay, so simply love is the 6 of Cups. It's your overall energy. So there's some energy here. Could be, like I said, this is a partner. But I feel for majority of you, though, it is some inner child wounds or a childhood situation that you're dealing with. Okay? Small few of you, it's the child of your father or the mother of your child that you're dealing with. Okay? The challenge with this is changing your focus, the 5 of Cups. You don't want to put your attention towards this childhood wound or this person you have a child with. It's too much for you, or you just feel like it's not even worth your time focusing on. But Spirit wouldn't be bringing it up if it didn't have any relevance. Okay? You have the healing begins, though, which is your past energy. So you have an awareness that you need to move on from something and you need to heal, but I feel like you processed it in the way where you just don't want to address it, but really Spirit wanted you to address it. It wasn't the fact that, of course, yes, you need to move on, but not before you address this. You kind of just said, I'm just moving on. I'm not focusing on the past, but that's not the way they want you to address it. It's like, not so fast. You have to focus on this first before you can move forward. So this is the Six of Swords energy. So yes, of course, Spirit wants you to move on from it mentally, but you have to address it first. But your challenge is actually focusing on it, because you want to not focus on it so bad. You're trying to move too fast, move away from it, if that makes sense. The third eye chakra, which is your connection to someone else or where you are with love, could be a soul connection here that you're dealing with, or a psychic connection, or telepathic communication, or spirits giving you clarity or guidance about another person. Maybe telling you that maybe you need to step back and think about this for a little bit, because the rest and reconsider card is right underneath. So you really need to think about this connection first and foremost before you move forward, or there's healing that needs to be looked at first before you can move forward in love, if you're completely single or with another person. Because this person believes that they're everything that you deserve. They want to give you what you deserve. They feel like, with the Nine of Pentacles, that they can give you what you want, or they are what you want. Yeah, they feel like they want to give you something worthwhile, or there's a person that's well deserving of you that wants to come in. But your goals, focus, and intention is just to let go and release, okay? It's like all of this dark stuff, I don't want to carry it anymore. I don't want to focus on it. I just want to let it go, which you're in the right, but I feel like the way you're approaching it is not so much in the way the Spirit suggests you to, okay? But you are in the right. You do need to let go and release of this past situation and what doesn't serve you anymore, that's affecting you. Because Spirit wants you to actually focus on this, confronting this, okay? You see this child at the door. They want you to confront a childhood issue or an inner child wound. They want you to focus on that. This is the Moon card. This is something subconscious, something that you really don't have an awareness of the how it affects you in your love life. Otherwise, it wouldn't be coming up in your love reading. But it is equally important, I feel. Okay, how to approach the situation. The Two of Refusing to See, which is the Two of Swords. Double-mindedness. One minute you're trusting in your guidance and your intuition, then the next minute you're like, well, I'm not doing that because I don't feel like I have to. Okay? I don't really want to. I don't feel like I should. Then you have Nine of Rest and Reconsider, which is your hope and your fear. So for some of you, hope that you can just kind of take a break from love. I feel like for some of you, you don't really want to move on from somebody, or you don't want to move towards someone, or you don't really want anyone in, or want to let anybody else in. Kind of just want to take time off for yourself and think. Some of you, you don't even want the time to even rest and reconsider. You're just like, I just want to move forward with this. But Spirit's telling you that you're going to confront these battles no matter what. You can't run from them. You have to confront them. You have to face them at the end of the day, or at the end of the month, or in the month, with the 7 Choose Your Battles Wisely, which is the 7 of Wands. You're going to have to confront this. You're going to have to face this, okay? Regardless. Because it's going to keep staring at you in the face, because you see this child is at the door. You can't move on until you face this. You want to, and you will, with the 6 of Swords. You can heal. You can move on. You're halfway there, but you have to face this first, because it's going to meet you at the door. You can't get past it. It's like they have the secret password or the code to get through the door. Okay. So what is the love advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, it's too much. One card, please. Pisces. Let go of control issues, okay? Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So you're really trying to direct it in the way that you see, that you want it. but Spirit is trying to direct you to do it in the way that you're supposed to. So you're going to be met with this, whatever it is that you're running from. You don't really want to look into too much depth. You're going to be confronted with it anyway. You can't really get away from it. You're not supposed to, because you're supposed to address this. If you really want to move forward in love, whether you want to heal, prepare yourself for love, be with somebody, attract someone new, or just love yourself, you got to confront this. Okay? You have to. You can't allow this. And if this is a child of your father, or father of your child, or mother of your child, this person's, I feel like Spirit's going to remove them out of your life. Their control, at least, in your life. Okay? Because it's kind of like they may be using you for the children. If you are Pisces with children, they may be using you. Okay? Alright, you guys, that is your energy love reading for the month for all 12 signs. Like I said, I had created a new spread, or a new love spread for, you know, just for fun. It was an inspiration, actually. And I wanted to try it on one lucky person. And if anyone who can guess my birthday first, because I have said my birthday a couple of times. If anybody, you don't have to guess the year, but at least the month and the day. If you guys can guess my birthday, I will give you the reading for free, and I'll post it on YouTube. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys a few moments to do that, and I'm going to get off because I got to go. I'm going to give you guys a few more minutes to figure it out. Close, Roxy, close. Nope. Not September. Nope. Jeanette, close. You're a number off. Benita, very close. Benita's very close to my birthday. Yes, I'm a Taurus. Nope, Boogie. Not Dot. Nope, Janetta. Nope, Rachel. Benita, you went a little bit over. Black Butterfly, you're close too. I'll give you a hint. Look at Benita's first answer. You're close, Benita. Jeanette got it. Thank you. It's Jeanette Gomez. Jeanette Gomez got it. Benita, you're a little too late. You were very close though. But Jeanette got it. So I'm going to do that for her. And then I'm going to post it on YouTube. So I'll put your name on the title of the spread, okay? So you know it's for you. Okay? So I got to dip out of here, you guys. My aunt wants me to go out with her. So I'm going to go out and about for a little bit, and I will catch you guys later. This was fun. Much love to you guys. Peace.